Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded in so long. I've been having an absolute nightmare with my skin. I decided to give myself acid burns last weekend and I couldn't film. I ended up with like crusty, disgusting skin. But this week I've got it all sorted. So I'm going to be filming a video, as you can tell from the thumbnail, a more creative video where I do a look inspired by the NikkieTutorials mask look. I'm so excited to try this out. I haven't tried it out yet, so when I do it on camera it will be my first time. So if you want to see how I do it and how it all turns out, then just keep on watching. So to start off with, I have cleaned my face, I've put moisturiser on and everything. Ignore this eye, again, skin is not fun. But I'm going to be doing the mask on this side of my face. So I've already put moisturiser on. I'm now going to take my, I think this is my MUA white eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to use this to sketch out the placement where I want the mask. So I want it to come up around here. Do I want it a bit higher? I think I want it a bit higher. And this is what we've got makeup wipes for. So I wanted to film this video last weekend. I was so annoyed that I couldn't film any video and I didn't have any prepared, which I should have, because that should be what I do, but I didn't. Hindsight's a great thing. So I'm just going to sketch this. Gone too far out. Already hit the first hurdle. I think I want it more upwards instead of round. Okay, so we have the placement of the mask already on. So we're now gonna do our usual steps, but maybe a bit more dramatic and a bit more, because that is what we like on this sort of look. So I'm going to prime again using my Tarte Smoothing Base Primer. Now this stuff, I've just bought a new pot of this, I'm so happy. So I'm going to prime down the side of my nose, because also I don't need it on the other side. I'm going to leave the rest of it blank. I always prime under my eye just to try and cancel out any wrinkles. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know, but I like doing that. And just properly prime. So I haven't filmed in so long. I want to know how you guys are. What videos you want to see me film. What ideas you want to see on my channel. I always love hearing from you guys. So that is us primed. I've just got back into absolutely loving the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is in the shade Porcelain and I absolutely love this at the moment. I just think it has such a nice finish and it just makes my skin feel so good. So I'm just going to take, I should have taken less. I've got enough on my hand that I usually put on my whole face, to be honest. So I'm going to try and stay in the line. But if I do go out, I will just wipe away any excess as I go to just make sure I don't lose that. So I don't like going over my lips, but I'm going to have to. I might actually have to go over the white line, because otherwise that's going to look a bit weird when I blend it all out, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to take my wipe just so I don't lose the shape, because I should have used a darker eyeliner, but I don't own a darker eyeliner. Okay, so that took way too long. I think I've kind of got the shape back a bit. Definitely should have used a darker eyeliner, but we learn from our mistakes. So the next step, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to go off camera to do this because it's a very boring step, and then I'll be back to conceal and powder and do the rest of the look. Okay, I'm back and I've got my eyebrow all in place. I've also carved it out with a little bit of concealer just to sort out the shape and get it how I wanted it. So now we're going to conceal under the eyes and then set it all in place with a powder. So I've still got some concealer on the back of my hand. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. I love this concealer. It's a little bit lighter than I would perhaps like, but we will make it work. This foundation's a little bit dark, so it just sort of will just balance it out, hopefully. Okay, so now I'm going to bake my under eye. Okay, so now for the most exciting part of the whole look, the eye. I am so excited to play around with some colour and do quite a bright eye. So I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette. Now, as you guys know, I'm obsessed with this palette. I have played around with this so much. So I'm going to do a nice halo eye just with a nice bright colour. So I'm going to take this orangey shade down here, and this is going to be our transition colour for this look. I'm going to leave this bake here just so I can really get on the pigment and not worry about it ruining the rest of the look. And if it doesn't get down here, at least it's there for insurance. So I'm just going to start off by pressing the colour onto my eye. And then using small circular motions just to start blending it out a little bit. Okay, so that orange shade is all in position. I'm now going to go in with this light red shade down here and just darken it up a bit more. Doing the same technique of stamping on the colour. The next colour I'm going to use is this really dark red up here, and this is the final colour I will be using on this look. They're just one of those eyes that look really messy until you are completely done with it, and I absolutely love that because I work very messily with everything. As you can tell, I'm very happy I have left my bake on because I have red all under my eye from tapping on the colour. And then we're just blending out the edges with all the other brushes we've been using, just to blend everything together. I'm really trying to work on the blending of my eyeshadow because that is one thing I feel like really lets down some of my looks. It's definitely the blending. So I want to try and perfect that a bit more. Okay, so that is all complete. I'm now going to cut out my halo eye. I say cut, I don't think that's quite the right word. I'm not doing a cut crease. So I'm going to grab a bit of concealer and just sort of place it. So if I look straight ahead, I want it where my pupil is. So looking straight ahead, and then I'm going to go up to that line where I've just put it. Okay, so I'm going to take this shade in the middle. I'm just going to take it on my finger and press it on to my eyelid. Obviously you can do any eye look with the mask look. I just wanted to go a bit out there. I'm also going to take my Zoella X Colourpop liquid eyeshadow. I'm just trying to decide which colour I want to go with. Yeah, I think it'll be this one. This is in the shade OG, and I'm going to put this over that eyeshadow that I've just put on, just so it has that red hint underneath, because this is a bit pinky. and blend out by tapping our finger onto the liquid eyeshadow. Then taking the darkest shade, I'm going to blend out the edges. Okay, so that is my eye all done. I'm going to go off camera and just finish it off with a bit of mascara, and then I'll be back to wipe off everything and do the skin. Okay, I'm back. I've finished off my whole eye look. I just thought I've done it all on camera. You've seen it all before. If you want to see how I do this sort of look, then check out one of my other videos. I will link them down below. I've done a few sort of smoked out lower lash lines. So I'm now going to move on to the skin, and we're going to bronze up and contour, and then we're going to do the lips and highlight to the gods, and then we will do the rest of the look. So I am going to start off by bronzing using my Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. This stuff I absolutely love. So as Nikki did in her video, she went as she would usually, bronze and contour, just so you get that natural look on your face, otherwise it's going to be too harsh. And then I'm going to take my contouring brush and my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just going to take this contour colour, which I think I need to go and get a refill for, and we're just going to contour our cheeks. Taking a slightly darker contour and darkening everything up. Obviously half of this is not actually going to be on the mask, but you want it to look authentic and not too harsh, because there's no way I would know where the placement of everything would go if I just did it on the mask. My next step is blush, so I'm going to grab my Tarte blush, which I absolutely love. As you guys know, this is in the shade Abstract. Looks like I've gone too low down, so I'm just going to carve out with a bit of powder. I'm now going to get rid of around my face again for about the 5th time in this video. I'm now going to grab my triangle from the Too Faced Christmas Tree palette selection, and I'm going to take this shade out here. I'm not sure of the colour. I don't know the colour of this. But this is my favourite highlighting shade. It's so blinding and I absolutely love it. I'm also going to take the Zoella X Colourpop highlighter in Swipe Right as well. So we're all highlighted, but I think that is the mask complete. So now we have to do the shading. Oh wait, I haven't done my lips. That would be a good idea. So I'm using, I love this collection, the Colourpop collection. I've used it for most of the things on my face today. So I'm going to use At Me with Oh Snap as my lip liner. So I'm going to use, I think it's Little One as well. And then I'm going to go in with At Me. I'm going to go off camera and treat my hypo, because for some reason I've decided to go hypo now. I'll be back and I will finish off the mask shading. And I'm back. So I'm going to... That took a lot longer than I thought. So I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and my bronzer, and I'm going to just bronze around the perimeter of the mask. Okay, so I've put some bronzer around. I'm now going to go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and just darken it up. And then I'm going to go in with the very darkest shade and just go right close to the mask. And then I'm going to go around the outer edge just to blend out everything into my skin a bit more. Okay, so I have finished this look off. I added a little bit of a darker shade just around the perimeter, just to drag it forward a little bit more and give it that bit of oomph. I absolutely love how this looks. I like it if it's like this, but when I go like this bit looks a bit weird because my nose is in, because I've split my nose in half basically. But anyway, I love how this looks. I had so much fun creating it. It did take a lot longer than I thought, but even so, I really enjoyed doing this look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment below any other videos that you want to see. And I will see you in the next one, where hopefully I am a full face and not just half a face. Bye guys!